So, okay, so let's talk about bonds. You've referenced the bail reform lawsuit. Earlier this week, there was a news article that talked about the probable cause judges getting sanctioned or reprimanded.
Yeah. For not granting PR bonds.
For not granting PR bonds. I will say today, Judge Harris in the jail docket gave a number of PR bonds to my clients, which was great, because I thought she didn't really like me much, but it turns out that she was just following the law and doing what she needed to do. So what is your opinions or feelings on the bail system as it is now post lawsuit? So PR bonds, unsecured bonds, PR bond, unsecured, unsecured, unsecured bond.
Well, it's an injunction. It's at the injunction stage right now, and I think they're waiting on a decision from the Fifth Circuit about whether it needs to stay in place or if we revert back. But I don't think we're ever going to revert back, because it was brought to everyone's attention, not just defense lawyers, but prosecutors, judiciary, public, that people charged with crimes like driving while license invalid, those people were being held in jail with like $5,000 bonds or $3,000 bonds, and the only reason they don't have the license is more than likely due to not paying money to DPS. And so that was, the term debtor's prison. And I think people charged with those types of crimes should definitely get PR bonds so that they can get back to work, get on a plan to start paying that money. So I think PR bonds for those types of folks are great. It's the unsecured bonds that I have an issue with, because I've represented multiple people since this new change that have some mental health issues, and they'll get like a criminal trespass, they go in jail, they get out, they get another criminal trespass, and it's just like a revolving cycle, and it's not good. Because by the time someone says, whoa, wait, that person's got 5 cases, and then somebody's finally saying, wait, what's going on? And so that's a problem that needs to be solved. And the unsecured bonds, we don't have any way to verify where these people are going, how we get a hold of them. So I like the verification process with PR bonds. I like that pretrial services makes the call and says, okay, he lives here, this is a number, and we can reach you as a backup. Great, thank you. Okay, send him on away. That's a good solution to me.
As an anecdote to piggyback, I just recently had a trespass, PR bond, trespass, unsecured bond, trespass, unsecured bond, filed a competency evaluation, unsecured bond, so she didn't. Right. Came back, unsecured bond, filed another competency, unsecured bond, got out. Right. And so finally, I don't know which judge it was, but finally a judge said, okay, no more. No más. It's no more. That's no more in Spanish. No más.
Thank you.
Right. Finally. And she came back incompetent. And so that was a big deal for me, because this individual kept getting out. I kept filing for competency evaluations, and she kept getting out before they could do the competency evaluation, which was a big deal for me. And I said, you know what, there are problems with that. As a general principle, what's your opinion on unsecured bonds? I know you said, okay, so on trespasses and driving while license invalids, maybe not. But as a general principle, what are your feelings as far as unsecured bonds?
I don't like that the sheriff has become a bondsman. I don't really like that people are just getting arrested, charged, and then walking out. I like the PR bond system because pretrial services has to verify the information provided.
Right.
And once it's verified, they're out. And the defendant can get back to work, get back to family, and I think that is a much better system to follow than the unsecured bond system. And you've also got people getting unsecured bonds charged with misdemeanor assault, which is, slap or punch or push or fight, whatever you want to call it, it's still an assault. And that's a crime of violence. And I don't think people charged with assault should get an unsecured bond. I think they definitely we need to verify, okay, if it was a domestic violence issue, does this defendant have somewhere else to go besides the home? Just to have a cooling off period. Not even to, I'm not even getting into emergency orders for protection, but just to simmer down, cool off.